Wiggins. You guys know I've been working with Wiggins for a long time. And I can say that they only get better with time. They seem to be a company that actually listens to what people want. So this was a 13 by 4 lace front wig. It's 30 inches. Super in love. As you can see, this is just what it looks like with just me with the knots. Believe they were bleached here. They couldn't have been. It wasn't that bad when I got it. Like, seems like companies overall are trying to do a bit better with trying to make it less work, you know. But I just feel like if you're gonna all this plucking we have to do, can you guys just plug it before y'all send it? Like, or just make sure when they decide to put the hair into the cap, they just do it to a certain degree. Because I know all this stuff is hand done, so this would be less work. Now, as I was doing this, there was like a clear, almost white piece of thread that went around the hairline of the wig, and it seems like what that was it was a way for people to see that this is where your baby hair should start and stop, where you won't overpluck it. So I mean, at least that's what I took it as. It's not as noticeable, especially once you put like everything in, you really can't tell. But yeah, so this is what it looked like. I didn't do that much plucking. You guys know I don't like to overpluck. So this is how long it is. So I just took it and decided to put a side part in it, because you know how I live for a good side part moment. But then what ended up happening was I went back and put it in the middle part and then put it back in the side part. So take my indecisiveness for what it is. So this is what the front looks like. So we just went through and plucked everything. Sometimes I like to leave my bleach on a little bit longer here in the front so that I don't have to pluck as much hair, but the bleach will make my knots a little bit lighter and they go up just a tad bit more. So from a distance, you can't tell, but my hair is just not bald. Because again, I'm not a big fan of super duper balding looking frontals. Like, they shouldn't look like, I shouldn't be able to see your lace. You're like, for real, I shouldn't have. So this was just kind of me going through and plucking out more, and you know, what do you want, what you want? Because again, this is based on this, girl. This is where you make your decision. You don't want it to be too thick because you don't want it to be a hat, but you don't want it to be too thin because you don't want a lace hat. So it's the in between. So this is what it looked like after I went and flat ironed it. Very simple flat iron. I really did nothing and the hair looked like this. As you can see, there's no split ends. There are a couple of a little gray fillers in here that I plucked out. I snatched them out because why? But yeah, this is what the hair looks like. It's really full. It's just really straight. You know, sometimes when you get hair and it's a little more on the puffier side, the hair obviously appears to be more on the straighter side. I mean, on the thicker side. Whereas this is the hair particular texture is so straight that you don't have to do too much. This is great for people who just don't have a good hand with the flat iron. I will say though, I did kind of bump and curl mine, and it doesn't hurt to curl like that. This hair is best, in my opinion, if it's straight. When you start to curl it, because it is so straight, it's really hard for that curl to stay in. But if you just wanted a whole a straight moment, I love this. This is from My Mink Hair. I have a review coming from them, I think in January, I believe. But I use all of the stuff that they sent, and I use this just to get to everything to pretty much lay down and be nice. As far as the baby hair goes, what I like to do, as you can see, I only do it on the side that I know I'm gonna have to pluck to get the baby hair. The rest of it just goes back into the wig. I hate when it's just a whole roll for no reason. So this was me trying it on to make sure. I like how this has no stupid amount of excessive lace. Now this right here is a game changer. I was sent this for free from Bold, just as a heads up. It's sponsored. Well, it is sponsored. But I kid y'all not, I will never ever use that Got2b glue or spray again since I've used this. First things first. This particular glue gives you the... Whoa. Did y'all hear that? Oh, God. Oh. As great as it's been to us, I'm sure the Got2b company has gained so much money off of us wig wearers and wig reviewers, but this stuff is so great. So it is water based, okay? So therefore it will come out with just simple water to get it off, but it holds like a regular glue. I know some people are confused when they see wigs and it says it's glueless, and they like, but they're putting glue on it. That's not glue. This is not considered a glue. This is a glueless method, meaning glue is usually white. Usually it's more on a permanent side. Glue is more along the lines of like the regular Bold Hold or the Bold Hold Active or, stuff like that. It's usually a white based glue. Some are clear, but for the most part it's white. But this gives you that same, like, it will hold it without it being extra white. Now look at that. I had to do it off camera because I cannot apply my wigs on camera. It's very difficult. But as you can see, this is literally the best. Look how neat my hair is. And this is just from one application of that. I put it on, I put a little bit of the blow dryer, and bam, look at that. And the fact that the lace is so bomb, and it says it is Swiss lace. This is not HD. This is just regular Swiss. So look how much of a difference it makes. So imagine if my hair was HD. Okay, I don't think it would look any different. But yes, honey, like, look how neat this is. So the lace blends like butter, okay? That Bold Hold liquid gold is literally the best thing. I cannot recommend it enough. I do want to give I'm going to do a giveaway for this wig for anybody who's watching. The wig, it should be somewhere in here, but the wig was too small because I ended up asking them for a small, even though they was like, I think you should get a medium. And I was like, no, I think a small, because sometimes I just got a wig, and sometimes when they're a medium, they're too baggy in the back, but clearly a small, because on the other side, my entire cap is showing. I mean, yeah, my cap method, you can see it. But I also sealed my cap with this Bold Hold Gold too. So it's much easier. And then when you do make a mistake, you just use water to fix it, as opposed to all this stupid gummy glue that's in your hair. And this works great for wigs like this. So it is a 13x4, but it looks more like a 13x6. So this is the bleach that I've been using, which is the Blonde Me bleach. And it's literally the best thing. I have another wig that I did the entire wig with this, but I use this now just for my lace. I got 3 bottles. It's 2 of these for hair and 1 for knots. But it pretty much cancels out all of that brassiness because it has a blue tinge to it. And it lifts up to 9 levels in one application without stripping the hair and having it look crazy. So that's why I was able to get my lace to look like this without having to bleach it more than once or be scared about it over bleaching. It's something in that bleach that's just, it makes my life much easier. Nothing is worse when your knots will not just budge. It's really annoying. So I would suggest that for sure. But yeah, this hair, Wiggins, shout out to y'all. I love it. It's to the point, y'all know I love my good headbands now, okay? I'm in love with them, okay? It's really cute, really dope, really sexy, to the point, but it just changed the whole thing. It is a whole vibe. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hit up Wiggins Hair. Check my Instagram and check below because I'm giving this wig away and a bottle of Bold Hold Gold. Peace.